friends, we're back. Welcome back to Juani's World. So we are back outside and it has been raining. Of course it has. It has been raining for the last month and a half now, but we are finally beginning to get into the stage to put the sod down. So we have gone through this area and we have like pulled weeds and tilled areas and so while the grass is wet, this Georgia clay, we're mixing in some soil, some garden soil with this. And so this is so that um our new sod will have something nutritious to grow in and not just try to plant it on top of that Georgia clay. And so I'm tilling like the weeds here, and this is the area that was dug up when they did the steps, and so we flattened everything out over the months, and then of course weeds started to grow, so we tilled all of that, and now this is the stage that we are at right now. And so you'll see Mr. B, he's throwing out the garden soil, and I'm also just going to rake that around, and then we will begin laying the sod. So as you see here, we're trying to make sure that the entire area has all of the soil that is needed. And we ended up needing about 50 squares of the sod to properly cover this area. And what we are hoping that happens, what we're planning on happening, is that when our lawn guy comes, he won't be mowing this area, but the rest of the lawn, we're going to have him mow it low. And then I'm going to go and spread out the seeds. So this is before, and this is us mixing in the soil with the mud. It's very muddy out here, y'all. We were slipping and sliding everywhere. And so I'm explaining to Mr. B how we're going to do this and how all of this is going to work. And so once he realizes what I'm trying to do, then we go ahead and lay down the sod. And so lost the footage of us laying down the sod. So this is the before and this is the after.
Wow, that looks so good.
It looks so good. Yes, it does. It looks so good. We did an excellent job. So while Mr. B is watering the sod, I'm coming over here because I did pick up some plants and I need to go ahead and put those into pots. These are the pots that I picked up from Dollar Tree. They're the plastic faux terracotta pots. They're self-watering, and I love the self-watering pots. It definitely takes a lot of the strain and stress away from me having to water the plants in the pot, and they are doing great. Now this is Planetone. This is a slow releasing fertilizer. I have really been getting into all the gardening ladies out here, and just being very soft and feminine and just enjoying their gardens. And so they have used the Planetone. So you just used a little bit. This bag is gonna last me a long time. Mix it in with your soil, and then it's a slow release fertilizer, so it will be feeding our plants. And especially since this is I'm using actually garden soil, so it's definitely going to help this soil here, because since they're in plants, I didn't use potting soil. So these plants right here are the ones that I picked up, and they were on the clearance rack. These are annuals, and so I'm planting these in the pots. And I started off planting both of them in the pots. Then I realized I thought they were kind of crowded. And so you'll see in the video, I take one out of the pot and I plant it into a smaller pot and place that terracotta pot next to this pot. So it turned out it was the best thing to do, because now when you'll see in future videos, these are actually blooming. They're blooming so pretty. And as the weeks go by, I'm going to be adding different budget clearance floral finds. I'm going to add it to these pots to create the potting recipe that's going to be great for the stairs in this area. And so that's what I did in the other pots. You will see a little bit later. I'm just adding other floral elements to my pot to create beautiful arrangements. I am so proud of myself and how my pottings are coming along. All right, so right now this is how the side looks. I mean, it is like perfectly shaped to those steps and the plants, the terracotta planters. It looks really nice. I got a brand new rose bush. You guys will be planting that soon. And so the stairs are looking good. Everything is looking great. Hello, family. Girl, let me tell you what we're doing today. We are headed to the store. I need to get some pressure washing cleaning solution. Okay, I need to get some pressure washing cleaning solution, and I need to get, and I'm gonna look for some flowers to brighten up the flower bed, because one of them, as you see, a lot of the blooms have already matured, and I have a couple I believe that I need to cut back. Oh, it's bright right now. But I need to get some more color, so I'm going to see if I see any perennials. That's what I would prefer, is to have some perennials. I don't have to worry about it. But if I have to get some annuals to kind of put here and there, I will. But yeah, so that's what I want, because right now it looks very, very green. But I do believe that once next year, it will all begin to fill in and you'll see the colors. So I think the plants or the florals that I put in were all early bloomers. But I'm happy that I do have the potted plants, right? So, and for the potted plants, it's this grass. It is burgundy. And it spikes up. I think that's what I want in there. And I might even get, I need a couple of mandavillas. So that is what we are doing early this morning. It's 8 o'clock. I've been like contemplating back and forth since around like 7:15. Am I gonna go and do it? Am I not? And and what was my determining factor was because it was supposed to have rained throughout the night, and it didn't. And I was like, well, is it going to rain this evening, this morning? And so it is supposed to rain this evening now, probably around 3 o'clock. So there's a lot that I can get done at 3 o'clock. Now, I'm not going to spend all morning outside. I do need to come inside and get some things done on the inside. But since it's going to rain, I want to take advantage of getting these things planted. And oh, they have an auction. Glassware restaurant. I need to go in there. Yeah, I want to get everything planted so that they can get watered by Mother Nature. So yeah, so we're gonna head up here and see what we can find, and then we're gonna make it back home. I need to do breakfast, something really quick, and then head on outside to get my business taken care of. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, we're on our way home. It is humid out here. Y'all see my skin? It's so dewy. But I got some nice plants, some color coming into our garden, and I'm excited to share with you what I got, what I purchased, and everything that I picked up today were perennials, so they will come back. And yeah, so we're gonna get home. It's 9:02, so we're doing a very good time. Go home, make something to eat for breakfast very quick, because y'all know I have to feed Mr. B to get him to work. He works for food, so we're gonna make breakfast really quickly and go out to the back, and I'm gonna have him plant our new plants, and well, I'm gonna have him dig the hole. And what else am I gonna do? Oh, and I bought the solution for the power wash, the same one that I always get. I got that. And yeah, I'm gonna rearrange some things out on the patio. I'm probably power wash the patio and then situate everything, and then I'll show you guys how how that's set up. And then the last part would be the decorating. I still have some things to get rid of out there, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Last week, the past 2 weeks, we have filled up the trash containers so much. So this week should be the last week of trash to get rid of from the outside. So yes, it's coming together nicely. So and I'm glad that I did decide to come on out here, because guys, this sun is sunning. The meteorologist said that later on today that we were gonna have storms, so that's gonna be perfect, because that will begin the process of getting everything acclimated to its new environment. And once again, I can sit up in my bedroom window on my bench drinking my coffee, and I'm looking at my garden. And I was doing that the other day, and Mr. B came in. He was like, yeah, he was like, I can see you just sitting up there drinking your coffee and peering out at the backyard looking at the garden. And that's what I did. I was like, yeah, and that's what I do, because yeah, we are working. We are working. But I do want to get some play in. I don't want there to be all work. So since I've been outside a lot lately, I have started getting skin rashes. So I remembered that I had my sun cap, my garden cap. Yes, y'all, I'm about to be. I'm official now. Your girl is an official gardener. I don't think I need now with some garden boots. So I have my matching garden gloves, my garden hat, y'all. Put on my sunglasses, and we're headed out to do work. All right, so Mr. B and I are out here again. I know you guys say we work so well together. You didn't see that conversation we had a couple of seconds ago. Anyway, let me show you what I got. All of these are perennials. These are the balloon flower. Aren't they beautiful? So they take full sun, so that's going to be perfect for where they're going to go. And so these, they have like, they come up into little balloons like this, and then they open up to like this. So pretty, real pretty color.
I got these are gonna go in our planters, like I told you guys. So I was able to get those. Huh? I got some lantanas here in yellow. I wanted the ones that was pink and yellow, but it didn't seem like those were perennials. I'm gonna look at another store and see if they have those. They have these real pretty little pink budded flowers. I'm sorry, yellow. So this is what they look like. But yeah, they have some that's very pretty that is pink and yellow. And so I just bought 2 of each. Yeah, these hadn't started blooming yet. They have little buds on them. So I'm gonna place them where we want them to go. Mr. B has the pressure washer. We're about to pressure wash the house. Need to go and close that window. And yeah, so we are another day out here in our backyard. I had one of my, let me turn this around. One of my friends called and I told her what we were doing. She was like, "You trying to get it ready for the summer barbecues?" I'm like, "We trying to get it ready because we're gonna have some things going on." So and I want everything to be right. I want the house to be right. I want the backyard to be comfortable, and I want all of my zones, my entertaining zones, to be on point. All right. So, like I said, Mr. B is about to go ahead and start pressure washing the house. I'm going to do the rug here. I got in the mail. We received the canopy for the grill gazebo up there, so that is here. And yeah, so every time we come out here, it gets a little better, because this winter we really did neglect back here this winter. But I don't want to do all this work next year, because I always end up having to do some work. But this part right here, yeah, we're not doing this again. So this is a lesson learned. All right, so we're about to get to work. Go.
So I'm going through placing my pots where I want Mr. B to dig my holes. I'm trying to be strategic about the placing of the pots. And I make sure I want to have this area kind of open a little bit. I think on the other end, because that's shaded, I might end up digging those hostas up if they don't do well and put them down on the other end. But because the label stated that these were full sun, I thought they would do great here. But it seems like they're having a hard time. And hostas generally like shade, so maybe not so much. So we'll see how they work here. But anyway, what you see me doing here also is I am going to put the spiky grass. I'm going to go ahead and place those in the middle of the planters, and so because I want to see how they look, and I think they are going to look beautiful. I mean, it looks just like I envisioned it would. And then these here lantanas, I'm going to plant them here. Now these stated that they were perennials, but my aunt said the lantanas here in my zone are annuals, and I hate that, but they're supposed to bush up. So we'll see what happens, but I'm still going to go ahead and invest in the pink and yellow ones as well. And then now I'm showing you guys the back of the house, Mr. B pressure washing and getting all of that done. And so you see all of that mildew and mold. My dad said we need to pressure wash my neighbor's house. He's so messy. Anyways, we worry about what happens over here, and that's what we're doing. So yes, but he is doing an excellent job. And this pressure washer, I shared it with you guys on my recent video. You see how high it gets? Now our other pressure washer didn't get that high. So after we finish planting all of our flowers, our new flowers, we began to concentrate on the canopy, the new canopy, adding it up on the grill gazebo. So Mr. B is taking care of all of that, and this time we got the right size. I had to go through Garden Line just like I did the last time to get the proper size gazebo cover. Amazon did not carry it, and once again it was perfect. It's just what we needed. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Come back because it's a lot still that has been done, and there's a lot that needs to be done, but adding that sod actually made a huge transformation to the backyard. And now that we have our new gazebo cover, we can begin to concentrate on this area next. So stay tuned. You'll see what we have up our sleeves in the next video. So this is Juani of Juani's World signing off. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani, and over here I share my life living in Atlanta in my 50s, and I'm doing it one day at a time. If you'd like to partake in this journey with me, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. You can do so by hitting that subscribe button twice. So you want to know what's happening over here in Juani's World? Let me show you, but you got to come back and see the next video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.